Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, as we are heading very close to the March 29th when Saturn's much awaited transition is going to be taking place, so I just thought we can have one more discussion. It is going to be like a summary of all of that which we have discussed so far. So guys, before we will start our discussion, I would still stick to the same thing, that from the geopolitical or from a global point of view, this is not going to be a very good news, because I always give attention to the omens surrounding this major shift. So Saturn transiting sign on a new moon, on the eclipse kind of day, getting into a zodiac sign which is already kind of afflicted because of the presence of too many planets, and planets which are also afflicted over there. Half of the planets are like retrograde, combust, in a transition mode. So from a geopolitical mundane point of view, from the natural calamity point of view, it might not be a very good news. But when we talk about based on our personal life, so guys, in those kind of scenario, a lot is dependent on that. Very first thing is that what kind of role Saturn plays for you. Like, are you a Taurus rising? Are you a Libra rising? Are you a Capricorn or Aquarius moon? Then in those cases, Saturn becomes important planet for you. It might end up giving you much more or better opportunities. So a lot is dependent on the kind of yogas you have in your chart, what kind of dashas are currently running, are like right now operational in your life. That will somehow decide in which capacity Saturn will be bringing events in your life. And along with that, guys, we cannot overlook this fact that even in the original Kalpurush Kundli, the Karam Bhav, like the 10th house, and the gains for our action is being controlled by the planet Saturn. So irrespective of the fact that whether you are in a Saturn dasha or not, whatever is going to be happening in your external environment, that is somehow going to be getting judged because of Saturn's movement in the transit. Because transit in a way holds this key that how the external environment treats us. And guys, for certain people, like for example, if you are a Aries like moon, then you will be starting your Sadesati. If you are a Aquarius moon, then you are going to be at the last end of your Sadesati, the last phase. And if you are a Pisces moon, then Saturn is going to be coming right over your natal moon. So it is going to be the middle of the Sadesati. For the Sagittarius moon sign people, Saturn is going to be entering in your 4th house. And for the Leo moon sign, Saturn is going to be entering in your 8th house. So these people also have to be watchful. So guys, like the way I always say this thing, that the planet somehow becomes more important, or its energy becomes more potent in our life if you are getting the hit from multiple direction. So for example, you are a Aries moon, and you are also the Pisces rising. So imagine you are a Pisces Lagna, that means Saturn is coming to your 1st house, and your moon is in the Aries, that means at the same time your Sadesati is also beginning. Along with that, you are 36 years of age, you are also running the Saturn Dasha as well. Then we can say that, okay, for this person, Saturn is going to be calling the shots. So following precautions, following remedy becomes very important. And guys, in general, for everyone, Saturn in the Pisces hold this key to purify, to cleanse, and in a way put you in the path of the attainment of the higher spiritual goals, higher spiritual principles. And guys, when we talk about the additional aspect of the planet Saturn, so once Saturn will enter in the Pisces sign with its 3rd aspect, it is going to be looking and influencing the matters of the Taurus. With its straight aspect, it is going to be influencing the matters of the Virgo, and with its 10th aspect, it's going to be influencing the matters of the Sagittarius. Now guys, what I have seen in my research is that the house where Saturn transit, somehow it equips us with more opportunities, accountability, responsibilities. 3rd aspect in a way is always an aspect of delays, of struggle, of hardship. When we talk about the straight aspect, over there as well, we know this thing that if you follow the Hindu Sanatan Dharma principle and the teachings, the major problem is always in the drishti, in the aspect, in the sight of the planet Saturn. Like even if you go to any of the Shani temple, sometimes people also say that do not pray to Lord Shani right in front of the idol, right in front of the murti. Be on the sideways. So the straight aspect also tend to remain filled with lot of the judgments, delays, responsibilities and pressure. And when we talk about the 10th aspect of the planet Saturn, so over there, like the test and trial of the life happens, we get judged and we get the result based on our accountability, based on with how much ethics we have performed our duties. Guys, briefly for this year, the 10th aspect of the planet Saturn and the straight aspect of the planet Jupiter, like the dual aspect, is going to be influencing the matters of the Sagittarius. So if I were to say, whatever Saturn is going to be creating in the form of the problem, Jupiter's aspect is going to be counterbalancing it as well. So okay guys, now after that we will briefly look at that based on all the rising signs, how this transit of the Saturn for the next like 2.5 years is going to be influencing your life. So guys, starting first with the Aries rising natives. So for the Aries Lagna, Saturn becomes your 10th and your 11th lord, and it is going to be transiting in your 12th house. So guys, one thing is for sure, that during this time you will get many overseas opportunity. Like you will have this capacity to work. This could be in isolation on your own and being able to focus completely on your professional duties and responsibilities. Like there's a high possibility that on one end you will not get much of the support, you will be on your own, but the advantage of that is no one will disturb you that much. Along with that guys, it's going to be a good time especially for attainment of the higher spiritual truth. It's going to be very blessed time for that. It is also going to be a very good time for making some foreign investments. Many people will find it difficult to save money because guys, from over here Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your second house. And guys, also there is a high possibility that a lot many people will have this chance that all of their biasness from the past will be broken down and they will get a chance to build some new form of learning, understanding of the life. So that is how it is going to be working out for the Aries Lagna. This could be a case that before you were a very strong meat eater and suddenly something happened and now you completely transition into vegetarian diet, vegan lifestyle. So all those possibilities could be attached over here. Guys, from over here, like Saturn is going to be giving its straight aspect to your 6th house. Now guys, it is slightly different because before you have hosted Ketu in your 6th house for a long span of time. So Saturn's straight aspect is slightly different because when we talk about Ketu completely deny things, but Saturn is different in a way. Like let's say for example, if you have been out of work, so Saturn might also give you work. So, and also all those kind of people who are working as a crusader, like social worker, social service, and anything to do with the law or humanitarian work, or so those people can get benefited with this aspect. And along with that guys, till the time Jupiter is going to be giving its aspect to the 9th house, all that energy or the 10th aspect of the planet Saturn is going to be getting counterbalanced. But once Jupiter will move to the Cancer and your 9th house is going to be devoid of the Jupiter's saving grace, then Saturn might create hurdle that for getting things done, you cannot just rely on the luck. Saturn will increase your like intensity of putting more efforts and hard work will increase. And yes guys, there is going to be high possibility that work and the flow of the money or the income will take you to new places. So I will not be surprised if during this time only connected to the work, you might have to take many international travel, you might have to go and meet some new people. So all those prospects can be attached with this entry of Saturn in your 12th house. Guys, if I were to say like the way I mentioned this thing, be very grateful because now the whole environment is going to be getting completely changed around you. And along with that guys, for all those kind of people who are in any sort of transition in their life, trying to get from job to business, business to job, starting or venturing out into some new domain, some new line of work, so Saturn's entry over here in the 12th house is going to be very supportive for that. And guys, one thing which I have been repeatedly recommending, that it's a good time for investments and yes, lot many people will find it difficult to save money. Moving ahead guys, now when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so for the Taurus Lagna, Saturn being your important Yogkarak planet is going to be entering in your 11th house. So guys, one thing is for sure that during this time there will be stability in your income, and all the hard work which you have been doing from past so many years. So this could be the time when your hard work will be acknowledged, will be rewarded. Also, all those kind of people who are applying for any higher studies, PhD or MBAs for some important very Ivy League colleges and all, so there is a high possibility that your application will be met successfully. Like you will receive the scholarship or you will pass the exam. So there is a high possibility for that for the Taurus Lagna natives. Along with that guys, during this time, lot many people will be driven towards becoming a part of the collective, becoming a part of the society, community, trying to contribute whatever you can do as per your capacity, that how could you contribute to the society. So lot many Taurus Lagna natives will give thought to that, rather than your own personal gain, you will be very much willing to contribute to the society. Regarding that as well, it's a good news. The third aspect is going to be influencing the matters of your first house. So very difficult time in terms of the health. And also guys, if you are running the dasha of planets which are weak or which are influencing your body, your health, so during this time, now for the next 2.5 years, you have to give excessive care to your health. Along with that guys, Saturn is going to be giving its straight aspect to your 5th house as well. So for all those people especially who are pregnant or planning to conceive a child, I would say that you have to be consistent and you have to increase the efforts, because otherwise we know this thing that Saturn can delay things. So if you are very sincere or serious about it, so just don't waste time. That's all what I can say. And guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its 10th aspect to your 8th house as well. So especially those people who are connected with the research of any sort, it's going to be good time. And along with that guys, there is going to be success in the matters of, if you're already going through some ancestral property or family dispute and all regarding the allocation of any assets, any sharing of the wealth and all, so over there as well, stars can work in your favor. That's all what I can say for the Taurus Lagna natives. But guys, good part is that all the hard work which you have been doing, this could be at your career front, all the prayers which you have put forth to the God, to the divine, to the Almighty, they will be heard during this time with Saturn's entry in your 11th house. And we say this thing that 11th house is something which connects us with something which is larger and bigger than ourselves. So this could be getting aligned with a cause, with a large network, and being accepted over there. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that Saturn is going to be transiting in your 10th house. So guys, Saturn's transit from the 10th house is generally considered as good. During this time, you will see that luck will support you in majority of your endeavors. For those people who are a strong contender for any promotion, any senior leadership role, so during this time you might get the benefit of that as well. So in terms of career growth opportunities, those people who are contemplating any experiments, like venturing out from one line of work to another line of work, from a job to business, so regarding that, and also for people who are who have any political aspiration, who are doing a lot of the social work, charities and all, so those people will also find it very easy during this time to get the work done, or for receiving any grant, or for people who are strong contender for any leadership role, political elevation in your career. So regarding all of that, it's going to be good energy. Just because guys, in your case, Saturn has got a rulership over the 8th house as well. From over here, Saturn gave its straight aspect to your 4th house as well, and it is giving its aspect to the 12th house as well. So yes, there is a high possibility of change in the residing area. This could be temporary, for a temporary period of time only. You might have to spend majority of the time away from the place where you are currently living. So in terms of the travels, change of the residence, transfer in the job, the entry of the Saturn in your 10th house, is promising that. And along with that, guys, Saturn's 10th aspect is going to be like influencing the matters of your 7th house. So yes, guys, in the matters of the relationship, it's not a very good energy till the time the dual aspect, like Jupiter is also aspecting the 7th house. It's a saving grace, but once Jupiter will move to your 2nd house, Saturn might create issues and difficulties in the matrimonial harmony as well. So that is one such area which you have to safeguard, which you have to protect. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so for the Cancer Lagna, Saturn has got a rulership over your 7th house, 8th house, and now it is going to be entering in your 9th house. So guys, one thing is for sure that there is going to be stability in the business related matters or like partnership related matters. So let's say, for example, if in the past 2.5 years, although Saturn was strengthened in the 8th house, but again guys, 8th house is not a very harmonious kind of energy. So if you have already dealt with any of the ongoing issues, like a recurring issue with your partner regarding the allocation, management of the joint pool of money. So this could be business partner, this could be your wife, your spouse. So now there is going to be stability which you will experience over here. During this time, guys, lot many people will also get a chance for some important, profitable work related travels or business trips as well. That will also increase during this time. Guys, we know this thing that whenever we talk about the matters of the 9th house, so there is a lot of the ethics and morals which are like attached over here. So especially for those kind of people who are like in any of the top management role, or like if you are in a nature of work where decorum is expected a lot, like you are in the field of the judiciary, you are like connected with any of the religious society, so where people expect a lot of the good conduct from you. So those people actually have to be very strict and very disciplined during this time. Like any flaw at your part might suddenly make things go bad for you. So you have to be very mindful. Guys, Saturn is going to be giving its 3rd aspect to your 11th house. So beyond any doubt, guys, during this time, for the consistent flow of money, you have to work hard. You have to keep all of your like your supply chain, your distribution network, your partner clients very happy, because any fallout will straight away impact the smooth flow of the income. Along with that, guys, during this time there might be some conflict which you might have to deal with the siblings or with the close friend as well. Like there's going to be a lot of the judgments, there's going to be a lot of the expectations which you have to deal with. So be very mindful over there. And Saturn is going to be giving its like its 10th aspect to your 6th house as well. So yes, guys, at your like with your co-workers and all, at your work front as well. Again, guys, you have to work hard, because otherwise Saturn can create problems, Saturn create delays, like especially those people who are in between job and you are applying for a job and all. So those people have to actually be very consistent with their efforts. Like let's say, for example, if you are going to be in that nonchalant mode that I will see it, I just have to chill a little bit, take my time, and then I will start applying, I can assure you, you will be out of the job for long then. So be very mindful and just pull up your sleeves, start applying wheresoever you can, because one Saturn is going to be here, 3rd aspect, and that 10th aspect is going to be creating delays over there in all these matters, or a slowdown in all these matters. So regarding that, guys, you have to be careful. So yes, guys, overall Saturn's transit in the house of the Jupiter in the 9th house is a good news. It's just like that, with the smooth flow of the income. And I would say that people who are already working as, like, if you are in a line of work, nature of work, where you fight to deliver justice to the downtrodden. This could be you are a activist, you are a lawyer. So those people are going to have very, very good time. So especially if you have already earned that, you have been doing that for a long span of time. So this could be the time when people get felicitated, they get the award, media does a story on them, and suddenly everyone knows them because of their contribution. So this could work out like that as well. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, that goes without saying, for the Leo Lagna, Saturn is going to be transiting in your 8th house. house. So that means a lot of the caution and care needs to be followed, especially in the matters of the health, especially in the matters of the any of the joint resources with your partner and all. So over there guys, you have to be mindful, you have to be very, very careful. So guys, everything gets aligned with to what extent this transit of the Saturn is getting aligned with your timelines, with your life. So let's say for example, if you're already going through any of the family property related dispute, you're already going through very bitter time with your partner, so this is a typical energy where like then we can say that it will be difficult to save the relationship. So that's what I'm trying to say. So to what extent it is getting applicable in your case. But again guys, like when we say anything to do with the spirituality, we say anything to do with the some major breakthrough, like especially if you're working in the fields of the technology, you are in the fields of the oil or any of those like industries being represented by the Saturn. So where research is involved, where the labor, the masses and the like city planning, social work, crusade, activism, if you're already actively participating in all of that, so this could be slightly beneficial time for you as well. Like in any capacity, you're trying to bring a reform in the society. You are the voice of the suppressed and the downtrodden. So those people can actually get benefited during this time when Saturn will transit from your 8th house. Like the way guys, you know this thing that if someone takes up that courage that I am taking that accountability to clean this dirty river, I'm taking this accountability to bring justice to this sect, I'm taking this accountability to educate all the children in these slums. So you will have that capacity that based on you or your conviction, other people will start supporting you through the funds, through the aid for your cause. So this is what the power of the Saturn in the 8th house is. Like when we talk about people like Mother Teresa, so who are even willing to go to any extent to remove the suffering of people who are going through excruciating pain and suffering in their life. So that is what we say when Saturn goes from the 8th house. And yes, for people who are like they have that yogi kind of mindset, so those people will also get benefited. Like you will have that sort of awareness of that infinite, that transcendental state we say. So this is how it could benefit you. Like the way we say that Saturn transiting from the 8th house, from the 12th house, generally those typical cases where people are from the west and they travel to the east, some people go to China, some people go to Thailand, some people go some places, then they learn it from a guru, from a teacher. So this could be those kind of supporting signs as well. But again guys, your health and dispute over there, Saturn might create problem for certain people. Now guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your 10th house as well. So yes, there might be some issues or slowdown which you might experience at your career growth, or especially your terms with the bosses might be a bone of contention for certain people. And along with that guys, yes, when we talk about see those entities in the life, like 10th house is your career, your bosses, 2nd house is your family, 5th house is your children. So all these living signification might be a stress point for the next 2.5 years. Like if I were to say stress point, I mean to say that you have to deal with them with tender and with affection and gentleness. Any of the ruthless, ignorant approach and mindset towards these areas might not go along very well, might then start causing problem and delays and pain and all. So you have to be very mindful in this area. So yes guys, this is how I'm seeing for the Leo Lagna, this theme which Saturn will set for you for the next 2.5 years. Now when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so for the Virgo Lagna natives, Saturn has got a rulership over your 5th house, your 6th house, and now it is going to be entering in your 7th house. So yes guys, this is a typical energy where we say this thing that you already were dating someone and this could be time for getting into a matrimonial bond, especially when we talk about the where intercaste marriage and all, because Rahu was for long transiting in your 7th house. So if in the past 1.5 years you were involved with someone who is from different caste, different race, so Saturn's entry over here in this house might actually seal the deal. I mean to say, it might confirm a matrimonial alliance with that person as well. So yes, in terms of the marriage, in terms of the recognition, this is going to be a very good time, especially guys if you are very much dedicated, devoted to your field, like especially if you have that academic intellectual mindset, you're doing research, or in any field you are doing a lot of the crusade and activism kind of work and all, so those people can get benefited. See guys, in the original Kalpurush Kundli, Saturn attains exaltation in the 7th house, and Saturn is a good planet for your ascendant. So that means Saturn's entry over here is going to be a harbinger of good news, and good news might be connected with the domain of the education, your investments, your relationship, your romance. And also guys, like for those people who have been dealing with any of the conflict, any of the lawsuit related concern or issue, so those people can also get benefited. Like in a way, the verdict might come in your favor, so there is a high possibility of that. Now guys, from over here, like Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your 9th house, so don't rely blindly on the luck, don't do anything out of the leap of the faith. Health also needs to be monitored, and yes, the domestic life might be a stress point for many. But again guys, generally I have seen this thing that in these kind of alignments, like those people who are like trying to secure a loan and invest in any buying a house or any of the mortgage related concern, over there Saturn also proved to be very supportive. But yes, health and the well-being of both the parents might be a stress point. 9th house is the house of the father, 4th house is the house of the mother, and Saturn is jointly influencing both of them. So during this time, yeah, some sort of stress and like additional burden of responsibility which might fall upon you because of the parents and looking after the parents or the health of the parents might be a slight concern for the Virgo Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so for the Libra Lagna natives guys, this is going to be a good transit for you. Planets like Saturn, Mars, Rahu, they are considered as very good from the 6th house. So Saturn's entry over here, whatever misunderstanding and mischiefs Rahu would have done in the past like 1.5 years, now Saturn is going to be giving you stability in all these areas. Especially guys, those people who are like even if in the next 2.5 years you have to write any important competitive exam, so the stars are somehow supporting you, they are somehow favoring you. And also guys, like especially people who are a strong contender of any senior leadership role, so Saturn's entry over here and Saturn getting strengthened over there will actually support those strong contenders for any senior leadership role and all. Along with that guys, we know this thing that especially you're working as a doctor, you're working as a lawyer, anything to do with the arbitration, anything to do with the social welfare and the political aspiration, those people will actually stand a very good chance, because guys, 4th house represents the public, 5th house is also connected with the throne, and Saturn is coming over here. So that means whatever hardship you would have dealt and whatever you are struggling with during this time, Saturn will actually reward you for your good deeds, for all of your adjustments and all of your hardship. So in this way guys, if I were to say, Saturn is definitely going to be strengthening your position in your job, in your career front. So let's say for example, if you have been holding very tightly, because lately for the Libra Lagna natives, that the pattern which I am seeing as a consultation question, as a overlap is I'm being exploited at work, there is too much of the office politics, will I leave or will I be asked to leave, and my health is getting affected. So all those things, again guys, don't forget this thing that Saturn is a good planet for you. So, and it is coming in a house where it is considered as very strong, very powerful. So it will actually give you that sort of drive which you were needing. And like the way guys, if Rahu would have created a chaos in your daily schedule, like you used to be a person who used to wake up in the morning, go to the gym, and in the past 1.5 years everything has gone haphazard, there is no structure, there is no order, everything is just all over. So Saturn's entry over here will bring the structure and order back in your life. Guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your 8th house. So again guys, the houses which Saturn is aspecting, in a way, Saturn's entry, Saturn's aspect is not considered as very good. So it is actually with its malefic kind of aspect, it is looking at the malefic houses only, like 8th house, 12th house, third house is also 8th from the 8th. So in a way, it is going to be destroying your enemies, your vices, all the ill and the bad habits, people who are no longer serving any purpose, just they are just hanging on your life, wasting your energy, wasting your time. So guys, there is a high possibility that Saturn will remove all these kind of energies, all these kind of people from your life. So guys, in short, the straight aspect of the planet Saturn to the 12th house will actually give you, like, a lot of the work related travels can be foreseen. And the 10th aspect of the planet Saturn, which will influence the matters of your third house. So like the way I already mentioned this thing, slightly confrontational time with the siblings. But again, the good thing is that it will actually give you that sort of drive and discipline in your daily life, that can be said. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpions, so for the Scorpions, Saturn has got a rulership over your third house and the fourth house, and it is going to be entering in your fifth house. So again guys, it's a very good energy, like the way we say this thing, that Saturn has got a very stabilizing kind of energy. So let's say, for example, if you are working hard and you have to write any competitive exam to get admission into some important prominent Ivy League college and all, so this strengthened state of the Saturn in your fifth house will actually support you for all of those aspiration of yours. Along with that guys, fifth house is also connected with the mantra sadhana, with the spirituality as well. So even for the spiritual seeker, this is going to be highly rewarding time. Guys, fifth house also tells about, like the way we say, the entertainment world, artistic creative projects and all, especially like those people who have been a very strong contender for any of the important lead kind of roles, like where like the whole show is going to be built around you. So big projects and all, like you are going to be responsible for directing this big project, lot of money, lot of the like big media groups which are also a part of that. So for those people who are a strong contender for any of such big responsible position and all, so those people can also get benefited in a way that you will be trusted for that position, you will be trusted for that major investment done on your skill. So this way Saturn's like entry in your fifth house is going to be beneficial. See guys, whenever like deciding and judging any of these planetary shift, planetary transit, we have to also take into consideration the original Kal Purush Kundi as well. So guys, fifth house belongs to the planet Sun because of its Leo energy. So all what I can say is that just don't work in this and with this mindset that you are very important or like you are very entitled, this shall come to you because of that you come from this family, you have that last name, or you represent this. So don't be with this mindset. Only if you can suppress your ego with this kind of transit, it actually holds this key to give you lot many things. Again guys, because Saturn has got a rulership over the third house, over your fourth house as well. So like any of the political aspiration of yours, any of those big projects you are trying to initiate during this time, so stars will support you. Guys, when we talk about the living signification, so yes, terms with the children might be a matter of concern, but overall guys, if I were to say, it is going to be the time when people will trust on your talent, people will trust on your skills, and some major investments, big opportunity can also be foreseen. Now guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to the seventh house. So yes guys, in the matters of the relationship, it's not a good energy. Let's say for example, if your relationship is already going through some like tough times, so this could be the time when Saturn can completely sever the ties, like divorce and separation. So you have to handle your relationship, the matters of the relationship, very carefully, because guys, Rahu is also going to be entering in your fourth house. So Rahu in the fourth house somehow intoxicates the domestic environment. Our feelings, our emotions get very intoxicated, very toxic. And with Saturn giving its third aspect, so in the matters of the relationship, caution and care needs to be followed. From over here, Saturn is going to be giving its straight aspect to your 11th house, and its 10th aspect to your second house. So again guys, like any of the matters of the income and all, so high level of honesty and integrity needs to be followed. Guys, when we talk about your rising sign, your Lagna, Saturn is very judgmental towards you, because Saturn knows that, bro, out of all the rising sign, it's the you guys only who have this capacity to involve in very secretive kind of dark kind of activities and all. So let's say, for example, if in your line of work, like bribery and getting money, making money from illegal means, again guys, there is a difference. You might be running a gambling business, betting business, casino, strip clubs, you might be running those businesses, but even those illegal, or not illegal is not the right word, even if you are running those businesses, but you're doing your business with honesty, like the way we say that even in the mafias, they have rules. So as long as you are following the rules, it's fine. But even if you're doing the very respectful thing, but with dishonesty, Saturn will destroy you. So be very mindful over there. I did not say that if those people who are in those kind of line of work which are looked down in the society, they're gonna have a hard time. I did not say that. I said that even if you are in those businesses, but doing your job with dishonesty, not demonstrating good ethics, Saturn will punish or create problems. So be very mindful over here. And yes guys, terms with the immediate family will go through major, like we say that that person is going through midlife crisis, a crisis came in the life. So will that bring the family together, or it's gonna sever the terms? So those kind of, see again, I'm not saying that it's gonna bring a chaos or crisis. I'm not saying that. A lot is dependent on the kind of yogas you have, the kind of dasha you are currently going through. But let's say, for example, if everything is indicating that, okay, there is some challenging time which is coming for the family, so the way people in your family will treat around you, that will set the terms for the future. That's all what I'm trying to say. So yes guys, now when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, for the Sagittarius Lagna natives, Saturn is going to be transiting in your having a lordship of your second house and the third house. It is going to be transiting in your fourth house. So guys, to begin with, one thing is for sure, that when we talk about any of the investments in the property, in the land, in the real estate and all, this is going to be a very beneficial time. Those people who are a strong contender of any of the political seat, any of the promotion, people who are like involved or a part of the activism, social work, crusade, so those people can get benefited. In a way, some important position might bestowed upon, or some sort of suddenly getting rewarded, getting that recognition, media did a story on you, on your contribution. So all of that can be anticipated. Guys, the good part is that you will, during this time, you will receive the support of the family. There is no denying to that. So your family, your friends, your resources, your connection will stand by your side. There is a high possibility of that. Now guys, the concern over here is that from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your sixth house. So people who are in a job, people, they have to work very hard. Like there is going to be resistance, or like, kind of that kind of energy where people are grouping against you, like you have to work hard and the work environment is getting very hostile, or pressure is increasing at the work. There's going to be slight possibility of that. For certain people, there might be slight energy of relocation for a temporary period. For a temporary period, moving from one city to another city, or from one place to another place, there is a high possibility of that as well. And yes guys, from over here, see, the thing is, whatever Saturn will give you during this time, it will come with a lot of the judgment from the public, from the masses as well. So it's not like that you suddenly got promoted, or suddenly someone did a story for you. Now that is giving you additional, like it is giving you that sort of onus of responsibility, accountability, that now everyone is monitoring you, everyone is watching you. Before that, you were not in the limelight. So you are a nobody. So no one knew you and no one was paying attention. But now suddenly so much importance has come to you that everyone is now observing you, your conduct and all. So this is how Saturn is going to be influencing you. So your conduct, your public conduct and all needs to be observed, needs to be monitored, ethics needs to be demonstrated, and health also guys needs to be monitored. That's all what I can say for the Sagittarius Lagna natives. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn, so for the Capricorn Lagna natives guys, in your case Saturn, beyond any doubt, it becomes your ascendant lord, your second lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your third house. So guys, I can assure you, during this time the Capricorn Lagna natives, if they are trying to initiate any project or like make any major investments or venture out into from one line of work to another line of work, from job to business, any major investments, Saturn will actually support you over there. Like this is one such kind of alignment where we say that the son has acquired the business from the father, or someone who has now become independent and started working and going solo in his business, in his line of work. So this is one such kind of alignment. And guys, the good part is that, see, Saturn in itself is a planet which represents the public welfare, social work, and Saturn in the Pisces has got more to do with doing for others unconditionally, and third house is also people around us. So I'm sure that the Capricorn Lagna natives during this time will be accessible to everyone around them. Like anyone is in dire need of help, you will be the first one to help that person out. And yes guys, the terms with the siblings will also be strengthened, and like the way I mentioned, people who are working as a freelance, self-employed, entrepreneurs and all, so it's going to be good transit. Saturn's transit is going to be supportive, is going to be favorable for all those kind of people. Now guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your fifth house. So especially guys in major investments, like while if you work in stock market trading and all, take very calculative risk. There might be some sort of stress on the account of the well-being of the children and those who are of that age that they have to write any competitive exam. So academics might be a stress point for many during this time. Along with that guys, Saturn is going to be giving a straight aspect to your ninth house as well. So there might be some point of difference of opinion with the father, so be very mindful over there. And yes guys, because Saturn with both of its aspect is influencing your 12th house and the 9th house, and both of these houses are the houses of the foreign land, of the foreign travels, long distance travels and all. So yes guys, during this time, if I were to say, if you have to actually undertake any of those kind of thing, so do your research properly, because we generally say this thing that whatever you want to do, you might be able to do much better when you are either in complete control, complete command, or doing from close to your birthplace. We say that it's a typical yoga where it causes too much of the aimless wandering, like where you undertake too many travels and end up coming back with not much concrete or constructive output and all. So guys, it also becomes very important, especially for those Capricorn Lagna who are in a business of import export. So in any capacity, 9th and the 12th house is getting applicable in your case, like whether you are in a business of import export or you are in a business of international immigration, you are working as an ambassador, you are working as a diplomat. So my recommendation, start doing the remedies of the planet Saturn. It will become very important, because otherwise all these are the areas where Saturn can create issue, Saturn can create problem. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius Lagna natives, so guys, for the Aquarius Lagna natives, Saturn has got a rulership over your 12th house and the ascendant, and now it is going to be transiting in your second house. So guys, if in any capacity, like working or dealing with the multinational companies, or if in your line of work dealing with the foreign aid or the foreign grant or import export nature of work, if all of that is getting applicable in your case, this is going to be the very beneficial transit for you, because Saturn is going there in the second house and the results are coming in from the 12th house and your ascendant is a part of that. So that means it will give you foundation and security and stability in the matters of the second house, which is about your family, which is about your financial portfolio, which is about your values and all. So in all these areas guys, Saturn's entry in the second house is going to be much beneficial for you. Along with that guys, especially those people in whose case your income is purely connected with the Saturnian field, like you're working as an astrologer, as a Vastu consultant, you are a social worker, you are a politician, you are in any of the mining kind of business, or you deal with the export import of the spare parts to any of the like construction facilities and all, so those people can actually get benefited. Like the way I have generally seen that people who are even in any of the like manufacturing units, and when they go on that expansion spree, that okay, I have to open from one factory to another factory, I'm already operating my business, my transport business with 4 trucks, I need to buy 2 more trucks as well. So this could be that such time for that. So again guys, Saturn is a good planet for you, and the support is coming from the unknown, from the foreign, far away places, because of the contribution of the 12th house vibration as well, and it is securing, safeguarding your interest in the second house. So guys, if I were to say, when Saturn was transiting from your first house, it was a sensitive, volatile energy, but now things are going to be getting much more better and stabilized for you, especially in the matters of the like finances or the family. Now guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its like its third aspect to your 4th house as well. So guys, we know this thing that third aspect of the planet Saturn is always a very restraining kind of energy. So yes guys, when we talk about the domestic life related matters, see, family is going to be a focal point during this time. So there's a high possibility if you are single during this time, you might also get married as well. So family responsibilities, accountability will increase. So that generally happens like, you know, when Saturn gives us something and now we are held accountable for that. So this is how it is going to be working for you. From over here guys, Saturn is going to be giving its straight aspect to your to 8th house as well. In a way, it will support you. All those kind of cases where you are eligible for any of the like, you know, your share in any of the family estate, in the joint family resources, and you're already going through any of the ancestral property related dispute with the family members and all. So there is a high possibility that the Saturn's straight aspect will work in your favor, because guys, Saturn is not only looking at your 8th house, it is also looking at your 11th house as well. So that means whatever gain that will happen, it will happen through winning over the conflict, winning over the dispute. So this is how you can look at it. But yes guys, honestly speaking, whatever you have dealt in the past 2.5 years, all that kind of isolation, sadness, and meditative kind of thoughts and all, so now it's going to be the time to reap the rewards with Saturn's entry in your 2nd house. Now guys, when we talk about the Pisces rising natives, so guys, in your case, Saturn has got a rulership over your 11th and the 12th house, and now it is going to be entering in your 1st house. So guys, for all those kind of people who stand a chance for any recognition or for the attainment of position and power, this is going to be a very, very beneficial time for you. Again guys, because Saturn has got a very kind of, you know, gain and loss kind of relationship, and that generally happens if you are working in a field like spirituality, social work, political work, or any of those crusade and all. So where every single day you are facing the backlash, you are facing the criticism, but you know this thing that whatever I am doing, it is good for the humanity, it is good for the welfare of a common man. So if you are already connected in these kind of fields and all, even if you are working as an astrologer, as a Vastu consultant, as a yoga teacher, trainer, this is going to be a very, very beneficial transit for all those Pisces Lagna natives. Now guys, from over here, Saturn is going to be giving its third aspect to your like 3rd house. So yes, try to be self-reliant. Don't be dependent too much on the people around you, because whatever you need during this time, whatever you will be in the dire need during this transit of the planet Saturn, there is a high possibility at the 11th hour, those people will not be around you or something will go wrong. So I mean to say, all what Saturn expect from you with this transit is that you have to be accountable, you have to be responsible, and you have to be self-independent. That will become very important, and it is actually getting equally applicable whether for your 3rd house related support or whether for the 7th house related support as well. And yes guys, the 10th aspect of the planet Saturn will influence the matters of your 10th house. So again, high possibility for being considered for a senior leadership kind of role as well. And guys, the only concern is that health is one choke point, is a stress point regarding which you have to be mindful, because Saturn generally gives, see, Saturn is a very slow moving planet, and that is the only reason all the chronic problems are generally connected with the planet Saturn. And the Pisces, even in the Kalpurush Kundli, represent the feet. So yes, you know, arthritis, problem of the legs, chronic pain and gastric related issue. So all these areas, like if you are also in a dasha of a planet which is like, this could be Venus, which is a very marak kind of planet for you. So if you are in a dasha of the Mercury, or like this could be Venus and all, then you have to give additional caution and care to your health. We generally say this thing, that the oil massage, especially to the feet, to the legs, to the head, is very beneficial to get the best result or this transit of Saturn to your first house. But yes guys, I will say it again, for the attainment of position, recognition, like generally we say that people who emerge, political faces, political leaders, like labor union leaders, so those are the people and those are the times when Saturn is transiting from your first house. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.